we did get some bad news a week ago. Someone who was Jim Russo, who was a very key contributor, very instrumental in the government-industry partnership in the technology area, passed away from complications from a stroke. And Jim was a former colleague of mine at GSA, a very dear friend, and I just want to take a few minutes and say some words about Jim. I could talk for hours, but we have other business to attend to here. And Jim was a very humble person who didn't like being the center of attention. He would tell Carl to just shut up and let the people eat and move on. So I'm just going to keep my remarks short. Jim was a major supporter of ITPA, and throughout his career with the government, he made major contributions to the advancement to the government's adoption of advancing technology. He was a very huge advocate and played a very big role in the government-industry partnership in the technology area. Jim graduated from Drexel University. He was from the Philadelphia area originally, and he graduated from Drexel University in 1979 with a BS degree in electrical engineering. Jim's contributions in government go all the way back to FTS 2001 and the Fed wireless programs. And I know Danny's here, and Danny probably had a hand in those, and probably brings back memories. So, but Jim later spent 9 years as manager of the GSA SATCOM program, and he managed all GSA SATCOM projects from inception through award and operation. And Jim was in, and I will say, I wasn't at GSA at that time, but when I met Jim, and anytime we talked about his SATCOM days, he just beamed. He was so proud and so enthusiastic about the work he did in SATCOM and just how exciting that area was. Jim also was instrumental in the establishment of the Federal Mobility Group, and he served as the FMG co-chair. And for 7 years, Jim was the technical lead for the Enterprise Infrastructure Solutions contract, what we all know as EIS. He led when I got to know Jim, he was very big, very involved in cybersecurity and he worked very closely with the Department of Homeland Security's Cyber Security and Infrastructure Security Agency, CIS. I think everybody here knows who CIS is. Updating the Cybersecurity Trust and Information Connection Program, TIC, because that was updated recently. And Jim was GSA's point person on that.